tax? I don't know. Democracy is meant to be improving people all the time. But in the case of the zoo, he seems to be retarding them. Why? Because of the element of Janjaweedism in their democratic discourse. What they have done is a fusion of Fulani feudal system and a very primitive version of democracy. That is why. Someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. Tell me why? Out of sight has become out of mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about not for his people emancipation. No. But there is a breaking news.
Thank you all. I paid attention to your comments. I miss you all too. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. This is the word I don't use usually. When I use the word I love you, I'm talking about agape love. So I love you all, my fellow Biafrans, and I miss you all greatly too. But my silence, I must say, man, I'm going to keep it there quickly. My silence does not mean that all the nonsense, all the brouhaha you guys have been hearing or had on the platform has any iota of truth taken from me. I try to communicate with you guys by writing one or two statements I've been posting, which is, the vulture is a Persian bird, and I say, I am the vulture, and I say the guilty is always afraid. That's why they try to get the narrative ahead. So that's how I'm going to answer that. My silence is not that I have anything to pass. My life is as thin as a whistle. If these people who concocted this conspiracy, their mastermind who is advocate, had any compromise against me, you would have released it. I want you guys to be rest assured.
Blind saying it's causing division. Tell me why? Someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. Tell me why? Out of sight has become out of mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about not for his people emancipation.
No. Thank you all. I paid attention to your comments. I miss you all too. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. This is the word I don't use usually. When I use the word I love you, I'm talking about agape love. So I love you all, my fellow Biafrans, and I miss you all greatly too.
It's okay, our sister, wonderful people, Biafra lovers of freedom. I want to welcome you to this very, very snappy one. Today is 14th of June in the year of our Lord 2023. At this point in time, we want to continue to revibrate and at the same time to re-echo the candle of freedom, because they want us to stop speaking. They want us to stop speaking about our freedom. They come with so many attacks, they come with so many allegations, but we're here, we will continue. We want to make sure that those that have lost their life in this struggle, those that fall apart, those that are at the same time gone beyond the physical world, we are going to join you in a no distant time. Everybody must go one day. But our spirit is also with you people. Our lovely sister, Madam Heather, we also miss you, and it's very, very sad that we lost you at this point in time. But we must continue. We must continue. This is a very, very sad news for us. I know some of you may not know what has transpired. It pains us a lot. It pains us a lot. Methuselah will try all he could to make sure that I will be there to pay her the last respect. We are going to see how that will be, but we must continue to do what we know how to do best, which is the restoration of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still remain the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, and up to today he is in DSS dungeon. We must continue to make sure that we continue speaking about the release of our leader, and at the same time those that have been incarcerated, about those that have been held behind a bar, that have, that are very innocent, just because of the place we come from, because they brought division among us, divide and conquer, and today we have woken up and said enough is enough. What we are going to pay attention today is to tell you the tactics they have been using, I just want many of you to have in mind and to know who is your enemy. Never you preach about peace. Don't preach about peace. Don't preach about love. You can only preach love for those who want to feel love, for those who want peace. Don't beg for it. I think that's the word I'm supposed to use. Don't beg for peace. Don't beg for peace. Don't beg for love. Those things come naturally. You don't beg for it. And because we have been beggar and they know us as beggars. And that is why they brought this analogy, Igbo hate themselves. No, we want to destroy that assertion that have been keeping our people in bondage. They will keep on hating themselves, and the enemy are making wave. The enemy are using them while putting this analogy in them. Anywhere you go, they will tell you, Igbo hate themselves, Igbo hate themselves, we hate ourselves. We hate ourselves is what is going here and there. But when you look behind, you now begin to see that it's we that even care for ourselves. I want to show it for our leader, so that we cannot be able to have such nonsense anymore. I am going to bring you what happened during the Aburi. Some of you may know, some of you that are historians. Some of you that were alive on January 2nd and 3rd, 1967. And we are going to see the event of 20th of January the same year, down to 16th to 18th of February to 1967 in Benin City. If you don't know your history, you are bound to be a slave forever. They pushed us into buying and selling. And we are busy buying and selling and developing other people's land. You are going to also learn this evening that never you trust any Bini man or Edo man, as to say, who is loyal to Oba. Oba is nobody than a criminal. Oba of Benin. I have to be very, very specific, because they have so many Obas. Oba of Benin is a very, very, the lineage of Oba, they are stark criminal, and at the same time, they are like cockroaches. I know some of you are afraid of them because you're into religion. They know me here in the street of Vienna, in Austria to be precise. I will go down with anybody that are near me. They can go to those, they can go and begin to do their arrogantity, which I am one of them. That is why it's good to distinguish yourself in all ramification. It can help you in future. You are going to see how Oba of Benin starved your brothers and sisters to death. And they are the ones that are talking about as if they care for P2B. You are going to also hear them again. Those people that are supporting P2B have turned around and begin to say Igbo hate themselves. That's the message I brought you this evening. They have been shouting obedience, and all of you are shouting obedient. We in particular, do we stop you from shouting obedient? The answer is no. Rather, they send some group of charlatans to come and destroy what we are doing.
It doesn't
by
matter
shouting
what Facebook does.
No election in Biafra land. And I'm very happy the election took place in Biafra land, which is our tactics. And today they have gone on internet and now begin to sing Igbo hate themselves. Now listen to this. This is the agent they sent. Hear it. I know it's very loud.
For Nigeria existence. Mark it. And Nigeria can never produce president again. This year will be the last year for Nigeria existence. Mark it.
This is the ranter in Finland ranting about there will not be any president come 2023. And that is why today we stand firm before any other person as far as IPOB is concerned. I want you to be very, very careful and at the same time wary of who is your friend and who is your enemy. Never you preach about peace, please. It's very, very dangerous. It's dangerous to preach about peace. It's dangerous to be a peacemaker. It's very, very dangerous. I know some of you that are into Christianity will say, look at what you are teaching. A lot of you that will come across this who are slaves to white men and their religion. You'll be seeing me now that I'm preaching hatred. While this is a fact and figures. You don't beg for peace. It is a very sad news to hear that you are a peacemaker. Rather, you accept peace when it comes. And that's why we are trying to destroy the doctrine brought in our land. Some of you don't know why we are destroying that doctrine, and we are going to do that. Because the teachings we get from here is what is keeping us the way we are today. Benin is a species. I have played you how our fathers march on there. Under 24 hours, they took that area. So what they are using now is divide and rule, divide and conquer. You are going to see it. Now, and I know many of you that are watching me here, you know the state elections of 2023 as regard to presidential. And I'm very, very sure that Southeast, let me use the word Southeast, they deliver to P2B complete. Nothing like they are dragging vote. What I saw was 80%, 90%, 99%. I don't know whether that number is even 99. I think 99 or 98% a number. And some other states. Now, that's why we said the doors are wise. The decision that came, or the stage, or the situation we saw ourselves during this election was a very critical one. That when you talk, you put yourself in trouble. That is why I know that silent is golden. Silent is golden. And a lot of autopilot were masquerading themselves. What have you said? You say something now. Did you say something now? They keep their mouth shut. Rather, if you come to them and begin to talk about election, they will tell you, go and do what you want. In other words, they see you as an immature man and a woman, or women and men, rather. So you have to decide what to do. And had it been we didn't embark on that campaign, what you are going to watch now will be bought by our people. And I want to urge our people who have learned their lesson to start coming back. I want to urge our people, time has gone when our time of mockery has gone. We can't continue mocking you anymore. At least we gave you an opportunity to test what we have been seeing for many years. And you have tested it. Don't feel ashamed. Don't hide. You have to come out to support this movement. That's the only way. That's the only way. Now, let us see what happened in Aburi before we go straight to Benin. I know many of you who are historians, you may know about it. I don't want to bring something written by a Biafran. That's why we're going to read this. We are going to read this. I want you to know who does what during the Aburi. Aburi was a very successful one. Very successful one. And then somebody interpreted Gowon, who is the permanent secretary to Gowon, by name Prince Solomon Akenzua, or Akenzua, as their name sound. He wrote a very ugly memo. He's afraid of division. So this, they are afraid of being, that place being divided didn't start today. It's from their forefathers. Bini, a cow species that always manufacture stories. They want many of you to be afraid of them. That's why they bring story of we are warrior. They are nothing. United, we match them one hand. If you are here to watch me that I'm preaching peace, then you are in a wrong platform. I preach equal opportunity to everyone. Basis of equality. Blow me, I blow you. Not to blow me, I beg you. Sorry, I want peace. I don't want problem. Any species that behave like that, you always see them at the lowest ebb, and that is where Igbo people are today. That is why Biafra came. We came to wake all of you up. When we say Biafra is our religion, a lot of you didn't understand what it meant. We will come to restore all manner of dignity in mankind. Now, let's go straight to the roles of permanent secretary. January 20th, 1967. January 20th, 1967 and February 16 to 18, 1967 play a very major role in the life of every Biafran. So that's why I told many of you, you need to know your history. You need to know about yourself. You need to know what happened to you. So that nobody will deceive you. So that when somebody is speaking to you, you retaliate. If you go to platform, somebody will call. And my brother, we hate ourselves. They will be clapping for you people. Say, yes, right on, right on. My brother, we Igbo, we hate ourselves. And that is why P2B lost. We hate ourselves. Really? So we hate ourselves, and a lot of people, even those that are into IPOB, left IPOB and joined P2B. And they delivered the whole Igbo speaking state. Let me use that word, Igbo speaking. Then what is the now Igbo hate themselves now? Where is it coming from? So individual, if people have a problem, then you generalize it. And our people are buying into it. Our people bought into such nonsense. Anybody you know that are into such is a Nigerianist. Or those that were raped during the war. You know, some of our mothers were raped. You know, our mothers are they don't want to feel ashamed. Some of them were raped by Hausas. So their children is what we are seeing today that doesn't want the freedom of Biafra. But you and him will be dragging one name. His name may be Okechukwu. Your name is Okechukwu. You think that you are in the same, is your blood brother. No. It's unfortunate. It's a product of rape. Now let's go. Let's go and see. I know many of you know about it, but let's just calm down. I know I'm going somewhere. I want to bring you all these bloggers who use P2B to make money by obedient. Now, the music has changed. Do you know the music now? Igbo hate themselves. That is why P2B did not win. So that's why I told many of you, Nganadi historically, update in your life. So that when they come to talk to you about it, you shred them. Say, get away from my side. Now, let's read this. So that anytime they come to you, you remind them of this, especially any Bini or Edo prostitutes, no. Anyone that near you begin to tell you about how Igbo hate themselves, how this, you say, please, do you know about this? I know some of you know it, especially those that are scholars. Now let's go. Let's go. What where do we start? The roles of permanent secretary. The roles of permanent secretary in Nigeria. This is it. But I know I have to try to make sure. This is the role of permanent secretary. The role of permanent secretary in the let's go forward. I think I have to highlight it. Let me highlight it so that I hope okay, very sad. I can't highlight, but let's just go. He said federal permanent secretary who headed the various ministry of government as of then, as well as political and legal experts in the country, we are appalled at the content of the Aburi Agreement when their leaders returned home from Aburi, Ghana. The permanent secretary met on January 20th, 1967 to evaluate the agreement, and they rightly argued that the title of commander-in-chief was a subtle way of either abolishing the post of the supreme commander or declaring vacant. Now, that is previous occupant. Major General Aguirre was dead. Now, just let's go here. This is where they had a meeting. Now, I think I have to start it from here. Now, then from February 16th through February 18th, 1967, Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon summoned meetings of the secretaries to the military government and other officials, which was held in Benin City. Over a memo, one of the permanent secretary had written concerning the Aburi Accord. In other words, Aburi, after the agreement in Aburi, they came back with a document. So they have to hand it over to permanent secretary, of which the head then was one idiot from Edo who later become a king. You know, if you serve Nigeria as a Nigerianist, they will reward you with one thing. But in our own side, if you serve, you come back in shame. But other people, they will give them something. That is why Oba of Benin is under Nigerian government. They don't have power. They can only have power with the poor people in the community. They don't have power. Even this present one, the present Oba of Benin now was a rapist, or is a rapist. You know, he was an ambassador. You know, look at Oba, somebody that's a custodian of the land, was one time an ambassador sent by Nigerian government. So I just want you to pay attention. And I'm not hey, you here now. If they see me, they near me. This is other officials which held in Benin City over memo. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's just very, very gingerly. The memo traced the long, hard road that Nigeria had traveled. Look, the memo traced. This is a memo written by a Benin man. So that when you see them telling you Biafra, 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 the thing didn't start today. They don't want to carry here Biafra. Probably their father must have told them about what happened. But you are busy doing buying and selling. Now, the memo traced the long, hard road that Nigeria had traveled and stressed the need to keep a nation, a united nation. Who is writing? Oba of Benin, as of then. Now, the permanent secretary who wrote this memo was Prince Solomon Akenzua, who later, as Eredua the First, became the 39th Oba of Benin on March 23, 1979. However, Prince Akenzua was an outstanding civil servant. In fact, he rose to become the Federal Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health, before he retired in 1973. Now, let us see what he said. Akenzua in the memo said that Gowon had given too much away in Aburi, and that it would lead to the destruction of the country. He also said that Gowon had legalized total regionalism, which would make the center very weak. That is what the Oba of Benin is telling Gowon. Prince Akenzua further alluded in his memo that a weak center will lead to a confederation and a total disintegration of Nigeria. In other words, he doesn't want disintegration of Nigeria. Normally, why the outcome of Aburi Accord is confederation. That is the summary. But this man in question never wanted Nigeria to divide. Why? Because they are foreigner. They invaded that place they are now. It's not their land. So in other words, when everybody will go back to their root, they will be in problem. The original of that land will come back and begin to demand the land. They will still have problems. That's why you can't see them vying for president. They are comfortable with the position they are. Their job is to forget about what you see them doing on social media. Some of you are saying, look at what is going on. Believe people are even supporting Obi. No. Anything that will keep Nigeria, this is where they stand. Whether bad or they don't give a shit. They just want continuation of Nigeria. And some of you, when you hear them saying Obi, obedient, look at when you see them supporting Obi, are you not wondered? No, you don't, are you not surprised? Now, let's go to their preaching now. In fact, let me just continue with, let me go to this sentence once more. This one stanza. Let me go to one stanza once more. Now, look at it here. He said, let's start from here. The shocking revelation of the meeting of the Aburi Agreement overshadowed some of the important decisions the leaders agreed to at Aburi in their search for peace and for a few bases of a stable federal union, or at least a national unity. Aburi on the whole was a big success, but the interpretation of what transpired at the meeting devalued the success. In other words, the interpretation of this Aburi document, which was handled by Oba of Benin, as of then, Prince Solomon Akenzua, ironically, implementing the decision agreed at Aburi was necessary. Ojukwu then set March 31st, 1967 as a deadline for unilateral implementation of the Aburi Accord. Why am I reading this thing to some of you that are watching? I know it's it's not really professional the way I'm showing it, but the most important thing is that I have delivered the message, and some of you should go and now make your own research more, because sometimes when somebody shows you something, you don't just swallow. Just go on your own and say, let me go and check whether this thing this man is preaching is correct. So the Nigerianist that was writing, he said that Aburi was a very big success, but the interpretation was what devalued the success. So in other words, when you see them, that's why they will chase Mazi Methuselah even to Macau, where he's doing broadcast, and begin to question him, why are you calling Nigeria a zoo? That's why this our useless brother in South Africa, when he begin to praise Benin, I say this guy is an idiot. This idiot people were calling Ikanga, that we are going to bring down very soon. When I saw him praising Benin people, I said, this idiot don't know his history. You think he just to play it here, to come out and begin to talk nonsense. You don't know yourself. Me, praise Benin, on what condition? Even if you like, let them be the one to release Mazi Methuselah. I know the antecedent. This is not a racism. This has nothing to do with hatred. It's a fact. It's just like when somebody telling you, Lagos belong to Yoruba, Igbo should go back. Then you now see another person preaching is a lie. We are one. No, Lagos belong to everybody. Anybody that is preaching such is your enemy. It's a fact that Lagos belongs to. Let me not talk who it belongs to, but it's not for you. Lagos does not belong to Igbo people. Then when the Yoruba will say it, you see somebody will come out and say, no, we don't agree. Lagos is for everybody. Lagos belongs to Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. These are the life you don't want. You must face reality. Now, let's go to a Benin now. A Benin man. I just want to tell you how they are. Very wicked species. Never you have anything to do with them. Collectively. You can have some of them individually. I can't condemn all of them in total. But I mean a great number of them, at least. Especially those that are subservient to Oba. In fact, how to know the good ones? Ask him. Let him tell you anything about Oba. If you begin to praise Oba, you know that is the enemy you are searching for. But when you begin to talk something against Oba, you have to manage him or her, as the case may be. Have you ever seen a Benin man vying for president? I mean, made it to the top. I say this is a really contestant. I'm not talking about primaries, because some of them come out for during primaries so that they will get appointment. I'm talking about just like Peter Obi now. Say one Edo. Please, if there is, you tell me, because we are learning. Yeah, we are learning. I don't want to say something that people will be watching it. They will say, nah, this guy don't even know what he's talking. Because nobody is perfect. Have you ever seen an Edo man? They say these are final MHLA primary. I want to know how the election saying he want to become president. For me, I don't think and that's why they equate themselves with us. Is we that are supposed to even say we are marginalized. You that are just crying. Because they know their mission. Oba hold their brain. Now look at what somebody is now doing about Peter.
Yes.
What? A Benin man. Hey, you tell Peter Obi ego. How best na be blame on me and you. Now when you kwaturi. Look at here. They bloggers. Look at them.
Igbo land, the full east is empty. No power. No federal power on there. They're not happy for Martin, but this one are the happy put. Because Igbo people, now they use in their hand, they worry on themselves.
You see, Igbo people, in other words, they are generalized. These are divide and rule that we came to destroy. I tell you. You see, openly Igbo people. You have now put that. Let me tell you what IPOB have done in this last election. IPOB have done marvelously. Imagine we didn't play this card we played. You know, if he heard this thing now, you may think he's correct. You will be praising him. Though I see some of his fellow, they are praising him. So this is the reason why if you watch them now, these are the people that are under Oba of Benin, a very useless man, a rapist. The current one now is a rapist. I will prove it now. If I come here, I begin to lie to you. Ask them now in Italy. He was one time an ambassador to Italy, and he's seriously raping people. Go. I see one of the slaves. If I'm lying, you call me. I will shock you and with evidence. You know, I don't come here with the bare hand. I come here with the facts and figures. I see one of their slave here. If I open my line, you call me, I will embarrass you. The only thing is just about will finish. A useless man, you know. They say nobody should, you know, the people they say is their God. So that is why they are now they want to destroy. When they see us praising Mazi Methuselah, they get annoyed. This has been keeping us in bondage for many years. You see this language, that thing is a nonsense. You must have somebody we listen to. If you don't have somebody you're listening to tonight, it means the society is not organized. We must have somebody we pay respect to. That is why they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the hatred of Benin people. They can bow down to the Oba. They can praise Oba. But they don't want to see you praising your own. When you do that praising, they say you are worshiping him. That is he God. But some of them have even taken that Oba as their God. So you must make sure you know where your problem is coming from. Benin can never be for good. I can put my life on it. Any Benin man that is loyal to Oba. Now, look at what he's now preaching. These are people that have made money with P2B in the name of blogging. Now they have turned it around. They cannot just stay and say, Igbo people, you tried, the way you supported, give your brother a support. It shows that you love yourselves. And the problem now is because of the way this country, is a section. That is why you can never be a president. Because they have number of states, they have number of legislative, they have number of, House of Rep, House of Representative, senators. And if you come to the number of local government they have, then if you come to the census, they allocated a lot of numbers, populations. So that is why you can never be president. And they are not preaching unity. They are preaching about how to hate you people in their land. In other words, they cannot see anything good from anybody coming from their own side. And basically, because of Biafran genocide, they are afraid that if you take power now, you can revenge. They can't preach such a thing. Or they tell you, Igbo no na they do na self. Igbo no na hate na self. These Igbo people. Can't you see how they hate themselves? They don't know how to love yourself. Just watch what they are doing. That is what they're after. And you as a foolish man, you buy it. You can't, even you that are talking, you can't even know that you are you are referring to yourself. In other words, you're also bad. Now, listen. Okay, listen. You want?
Now, you not self problem. War Nigeria. If you not Nigeria, we'll fight Biafra. If you not Nigeria, we'll cut our.
You see, they now begin to mention that thing that is their problem. Let us hear what is the problem.
Come on. See, Akpabio has been announced the senior president of Nigeria. The full East now is empty. See the result of the record today. Follow them. Akpabio. See the video now. See the video. They sweat the guy now. You don't win now. Don't win the president.
Who has received the highest number of votes is hereby.
All I can do is to laugh at them. They never know that we're waking up. They didn't know. This thing used to sell before. Let me show you. Let me allow him to read a bit.
Laugh na face. Yeah. See tattoo. Biafra. No politician.
See, I challenge this idiot that is also here now. If you call Biafra correctly, I will stop agitating. I repeat, if you pronounce Biafra correctly, if you say call me, pronounce Biafra correctly, I will stop the agitation. They call it Brafia. I have studied them. They call it Brafia. That's how they call Biafra. Brafia. They are from Yemen. History have said that they are from Yemen. Some of them are from Libya. Have you ever wondered how their language is? No. Have you ever see their language? It's only them. It's only them that speak it. They came from somewhere. Some of you know about also Idu Noba. They came from somewhere. So that is why they are afraid to go. Because they have no place anymore to go now. I will not say chase them back. The only thing if we restore our, they are afraid. They are afraid of indigenous people going back to their root. That is why I know when you hear indigenous people of Biafra, because anytime Biafra is free now, you see indigenous component will begin to spring up, and they have no place to go. That's why they are dragging Delta. They are dragging Delta. They are dragging part of rivers. They are dragging. They are not complete on their own. So that's why their language is like if they speak it where you can vomit. You can't hear anything. How does those people become your brother? Their language, forget about it, have no similarity. The way they talk, even their name, how they pronounce their name. You know they wonder, say where they come from. So this one say Biafra. So this is the these are the people that have made money with P2P. Now they turn back again. They turn back. They turn back and now begin to blame Biafra. Look here.
Laugh no sense. Yeah. See tattoo. Yeah. Biafra. Yeah. No politician will be in our land. But inside here, una still vote senators now. Una still vote House of Rep. Una still vote House of Assembly and una still get governor. Why una not talk say una not need governor for una state? The governor what the rule una not be politician. See una don't share all the power finish now. Now una use una hand take drag booty come up on our land. President now from the west. Vice president now from the north. Senior president now. They don't give una. Chala, they don't give salsa.
So let us continue, brothers. I'm doing this thing with to tell many of you, wake up, know your history. I remember those days I used to butt into this idea. When I see Igbo hate yourself, I would jump. I say it's true. I would remember what maybe one Igbo man did to me. I say it's true. I generalize it. It is called fallacy of hasty generalization. Some of you that did philosophy, at least you have done different types of fallacy. And types of fallacy. In Ghana, we are hasty generalization from individual to general. Okechukwu is a criminal. Because Okechukwu is from Aba, therefore Aba people are criminal. That is what they use on us. And it really is sold so well those days. That time we were not here. That time I couldn't hear. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi came. And some of you may not know why they want to kill that man. If they see opportunity, they will eliminate him. I tell you. You'll be asking yourself, what has this man done? Some of you don't know the job this man is doing. So that is why when I see some of you, asking yourself, now why this struggle is very hard. Yes, it's supposed to be hard. Because you have a lot of enemies. When we are starting here, I play you a clip of Mazi Nnamdi. For this guy that is watching from Benin, from at least, let me give you a message today. You go and ask your grandfathers whether it's true. Oh yeah, well, listen. I played this a long time ago. I just want to, at least, let me recognize you. At least Anilo Ebenimi's blood being in our midst today. Just pay attention as you are watching. So that all these things they are telling many of you, warrior, all these things are just, is Photoshop, is film. Now look at it here.
Well, let me tell you what they did in 1967. When in May 1967, on the 27th of May, Mr. Gowon, Yakubu, let's call him what he used to be before he became Lieutenant Colonel Jack Gowon, who later became Yakubu Gowon, decided to create wahala in the eastern region because of the failure of the Aburi conference.
Aburi conference. So it's because of what they did in the Aburi document that made our people to invade their land. Under 24 hours, they collected that area. If not because of British, Russia, and America. By now, all of them. Look at from his brother. I know he'll be shocked. Your brother is speaking. Oh yeah, pay attention.
So when he decided to divide the eastern region into 3 states, he turned the old eastern region into East Central State, which is now that East Central State now is now the 5 states of Ebonyi, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, and Abia. And then he created River State in Port Harcourt, putting the Ikwe speaking and Kalabari people. And then he created East Central.
Are you hearing it? This is what Gowon did to destroy things that are holding people together. You don't know the job of Mazi Nnamdi. That's why he's telling us, these are our brothers. I know it's hard. He is undoing what Gowon did because of the hatred. Are you hearing it? I'm happy that he's not from a Biafran. He's from the slaves that came from Yemen. You are hearing it from him, not from us. He said, Gowon just jam-pack everything, create different things. But today they are holding on to that thing created by Fulani. Now, listen to what we did to Benin people. They are no rich now.
Southeastern state. So what is the southeast today? What is the southeast geopolitical zone? Actually, it's referring to a state that is not even in that place. The southeastern state was created in 1967 with headquarters in Calabar, which is now the combined Cross River and Akwa Ibom. So he now created in the eastern region, in the western region, he just created 2 states, Lagos and Western Nigeria.
Yes.
So that was when the break started. And they started creating states, as if states was something you shuffle on a pile of cards.
So your concern is this?
Yes.
Peradventure.
Yes. In a universal referendum. That's why I support the Igbo clamor for a referendum.
Exactly. That's what we're asking for. We're asking for a referendum. But there's a place I just want to. I have time. I have no time.
Of Nigeria for it to be reconstituted at Luscridge and took over August 18. It doesn't exist now. In 1967, August 18, the military of Biafra swept across the River Niger and went across the Midwest in a 24-hour blitzkrieg and took over Benin.
Did you hear it? Go and ask your father that such a thing happened. That's why I told our people, leave Christianity. Leave Christianity. Christianity is for coward. I repeat. Leave Christianity alone. Not just living, denounce. I want to begin to see people denounce, not just with the mouth. Denounce Christianity. You now begin to see that thing is in you. That thing is hidden. There's something in you. It is hidden by all this Holy Ghost fire, miracle, or spirit of this one, talk, that nonsense. Denounce it. You will see derogativity in you. And you denounce all our own now. Jesus again, may we to know what and know how you deceive our people. Denounce it again. You tie everybody down. You got a able-bodied man of 30-something years. You not shout Holy Ghost fire. Pursue them by fire. Kill them by fire. I'm going to denounce here. Denounce it. Oh, I denounce your own. I have my own document. I have it here. Denounce. I have it here now. I'm going to show you an example. I have denounced it. I have the certificate. As somebody have denounced Christianity. Some of you don't know how to read German. It is called where is this file? In the Sunday game of Hoka. If I had a Sunday game of Hoka, gain Thanksgiving. Look here. For those of you that know how to read German speaking. It's called religion ostrich. Ostrich means that you step out. We are coming to you people in Libya. There. And we are religious ostrich. Look here. Religious ostrich. This is what is being called. This is to state that, let me read it. Religious ostrich. Well, other important like that. But we can make the file. Onye Bini. A Bini man that is here, are you now paying attention? Are you paying attention? Pay attention again. Maybe you didn't hear it very well. How's the way they swap across your area and took over that place? I don't know. I'm a mega sender. Is it what happened? They didn't tell you now. How going to soon a warrior? And they deceive you. Our people now, how they bring our people down. Let me see if I can be able to see. What is going on? Okay, okay, is it on?
When in May 1967 on referendum, that's why it must be a structure and took over Benin of Biafra, swept in 1967, August 18. The military of Biafra swept across the River Niger and went across the Midwest in a 24-hour blitzkrieg and took over Benin. And General or Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu announced the Republic of Benin.
I saw they conquer people and give you people name. Oh, that's how to do a dog. conquer a dog, give them the I'm questioning I will conquer. Okay, now okay. I'm gonna denounce you, no? Denounce one in Christianity, denounce one here. Denounce one here, a very bad thing that happened to us. Oh yeah, man, you did gullible. Our brother quiz your leak. Like our enemy. No, you are not my brother, God forbid bad thing. On your day, question it there. Take the message. Had it been this message is from what do you call it? Had it been is from a Biafran now. I don't think you will agree with this. You will say it's a lie. What is going on? Let me see if I can be able to turn this thing upside down again. This is it. Okay, I will continue in this way. Now let's go. Brother, I hope you are here. Don't run. Yeah, and again, joy your father. They will tell you. These are the reason why we are trying to wake our people up. We know that thing. We are not telling many of you to do what you don't want to do, but we must make sure we wake our people up. I have something. I don't know what happened. What happened to my screen? My screen has went upside down. Let me see if I can change it. Yes, it's good now. It's good. So, take the message to your people. No? So, is it what happened? Now, why are you now saying they are coward? Why are you divide and rule? We want to wake our people up. Please, we want to wake all of you up.
Benin and General August 18, the military of Biafra swept across the River Niger and went across the Midwest in a 24-hour blitzkrieg and took over Benin. And General or Colonel
24 hours. You know, they have to add it something so that to reduce the shame. Here, these 24 hours will kill 2 hours. Cross other side, walk one away. Now, let's continue with what we have. So, the message is very simple. Always stand their ground. It's very unfortunate that some of our brothers dabble into nonsense. I saw Ukulora crying like a baby, telling people to boycott Ibom Air. And I want to encourage everybody to continue flying Ibom Air. It's a very good airline. Because of we tell them what is to come. They didn't know. Now he's telling everybody boycott Ibom Air. Boycott, you want to plane? No. If I boycott Ibom Air, will you transport me to where I'm going to? Oh no, soon about the airline. Don't mind the idiot. Ukulora and Dibu. And they want Nigeria. You saw a man that have been insulting this struggle. He called Akubi. You saw Akusi. Insulting this struggle in the name of autopilot. Putting allegation on the Directorate of State while in detention whether in Indonesia or whoever. Now the guy is confessing. You remember the one tattered human being that came out and began to shout, please help me, I'm dying, help me. I don't know whether I have that video here. I'm dying, please help me. Let me see if I have it. These are Ndabok have a destroyer what we're doing. This idiot is inside the prison, shouting. At the end of the day, he now finds himself in trouble. Instead of him to write to the Prime Minister, at least, if I have a problem from outside the country, I have to go to my embassy or I contact the Prime Minister of the country if I have the access. He's now begging money online. And that's why I told many of you, this begging online is going to lead us to a very, very bad destruction if you are not careful. We will be like Amajiri. We cannot have the power and the strength to fight. Your job is to beg money online. You now see yourself as a hero. Because of you have a problem with Ibom Air, you now begin to announce, boycott Ibom Air. If it is possible, so everybody, all road lead to Ibom Air. Now, look at the confession of the guy. The guy confessed. Look here. You know, I told many of you that these people are making money. I don't care what you say. I know many of you are too emotional because of
everyone.
You don't know that what we are fighting is for the collective success of our people, not individual. Anywhere they see who is begging money, they jump into it. They don't want to ask questions because they benefited from such. Anywhere they see anybody, just if you want to make money now, just try to do like a madman, maybe pull your shirt, make be rough. Maybe if you're in all this Asian country, you begin to beg, I want to die, I'm dying now, I'm dying now. Please, somebody should help me. I can't take it now. I want to go back home. You will see Okulora. He will come to your rescue. Those cases, Jamiam. Here, how to go? You can platform and I hope you are getting hook up. The people that are following these guys are the destroyer of our place. I know you may see this as he's doing one wonderful thing. You know, had it been he's doing what he's doing and be preaching to his people. Just like this thing that happened to him now. He's now trying to tell us to boycott. Is it not the same Nigeria we're telling many of you that want to pull out from? So you're not telling us to boycott Ibom Air because you have a problem with them? Really? So all those why the people have been marginalizing me and I'm crying. Who boycotted them? No, I ask. No, do you preach your people to boycott election? Now you're telling us to boycott Ibom Air. Now, pay attention to what he said here. I don't want to, many of you must have seen it. Many of you must have seen it. Look here. How land there? They don't know the antecedents.
Good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you're watching from.
Hasi were philanthropist. Philanthropist in Doji. Ah, goodness me.
Kuna people na me understand. So a very good morning to you, Abmo Kulora. Asim kam you update on our brother and Kai to Rego na Indonesia.
And honey, he did good. How we acquire him, how we is like online. My house it was occupation. And many of you want this condition to remain. At least with this now, as allowed them all wouldn't dinze. Tell us what the guy said.
All 3 weeks or more than 2 weeks. I need to go back, and also now the process will take at least 7 days. Not some menu update. Madam was the only day in a comment section. Same ke makali brother, ke female and all that. All this while I could be again on a lot of us are on a prison on a that is why you find the difficulty with the help. Because our God on them mother is and according to people who Joe when nobody when this in a game we are. Ega could be guinea, I ain't Diego. And that's him the mama near the hole now. Operega Marian and I gave where you are yours and don't choke it and a treatment yabo that boy with elephantiasis.
Say now, however, hammer. Go into now. Go into. Only quote here now. I don't know. Let me see if I can be able to bring him. How on the autopilot. You know, anytime do SM as a number can they are deceived a lot. Only an imenga. Now I'm gonna Simon is doing a good job. Only an imenga. Ask me how he get access to Simon to know that he's doing a good job. He doesn't know them. Now, how to tell the guy the guy say naturally when he was begging that money, he never tell them that now they want to kill me. He said he want to go back. Then they sent there the money. He now said they want to kill him, so he can't go. So he needed the possible in Nigeria. That's why I want somebody that's watching me from Libya. I'm going to talk about you before I go. And if you know you're watching me, you are a coordinator in any unit in Germany or national coordinator of Germany. You make yourself, I think it will be of help for you to call. I know one brother there nonsense from Libya. Inside I send them. How can you cook when you feel that now everything they are okay? On Libya a year ago. You heard them. You can't even help me. I'm asking you, just ignore me. Is that how you are looking for Biafra? If I start my own native doctor now, you will start complaining. You have to come from Libya. You know, our people thought that as we are talking here, not that maybe not that easy. Not that easy. So Kulo, you raise Nana the ego now. Send there. Then the guy was Oga Loli. Now when I need Libya. I think many of you know about that. Many of you know. I don't need to. Do I need to cite that video? Some of you know about the video now. I think so. His name is it Akubi or Akogenekoza? I think this is BEA. Is it B or let me see if it's double E? Autopilot and autopilot. Ndị mere anyị water. Ihe kwa na-eti water. Ọ kwanye n'ime prison. Eti water. Let me see if I'll be able to see. If I didn't see him, then let it be. So I should look for the Akubi. Akubig. I was putting B. Okay, Akubig. I'm like issue something. That's why Akubig autopilot. Look at him here. Yes, thank you for the correct spelling. After all that money, send the Hallelujah. Look on the autopilot. Area had that one. And let me tell you why it's easy to beg money. You know why it's easy? Because you didn't suffer to get it. Ya no shinaba ukulo rapo. Ya na ego husband and shinaba yap. Before you make something like this, okay, main investigation proper. Or we just because ana krogaka. Ukulo randibo. You are talking on behalf of us now for our own good. I need praise our hero. Emma, the hater of Biafran, hey, you na UK. I'm going to have me invite. Get there. Gine fakaka achiku denwa. Na fakaka mbe Buhari chore plan di take ear treatment na UK. Aka not like this. Gina who as a hero. Gina galavant. Oh, because our place is not normal. Eba adre normal on one you. And him and one hanyu also. But because of the mentality of our people are too low. Ha honya hanene individual. Ha honya no one what is obtainable, because they don't foresee future, they don't plan ahead. Had it been the plan ahead, they would understand what we are fighting. But they always think about immediate solution. Like we are going you know through Lego autopilot. Like what here? Like we.
Apa mbujukuno yewa chubu bikono kudde yenu maka bikono yenu maka na nya bife na chazi maro na kibaza ando ibo chemondo yenu maka na ki big mama biko yenu maka bikono munne bikono anogo meba for 3 years enwere m nsogbu ego akwụkwọ ebe nno na Tanjobi na immigration Indonesia bikono yenu maka bikono munne nya bife na chazi maro arụ akwụkwọ m na kibaza ọgwụ niile a na-eweta ebe a nwanne onwere nke na-emeti ife na-eme bikono ụmụnne m na nke ikpeazụ ha nyezi m nwa m ejikọ
onye nwere prime minister onye a na-ehu ha nwere prime minister ha nwere kakos nọ na prime minister enwechara different positions ọ gakwuru to them ọ pụta online na-asị nyere aka then enyere ya aka na ọsọ need more money okulora gbasakwara na gị ihe ma ọ wụ beg ọkwa na ego gị ọwụ ya money na maka na ego na-ara ahụ mkpata eme nọ n'ụlọ na and I send was that money. Get on who was one ukuro that's a me pronyo na ra. Omo bonya na me kona kala this hamakon. They didn't know. Look we are here. Kuna nyane ya ko.
Obo na magbago ticket na ba bikono munne bikono yenu maka yenu.
Also chure ba ticket lawa. On go ticket. Yes na when this search na ga igbe am olo. Na enyi ya more money. So that ko ga here ka Ghana. Never had these. I got to make a business. What is shared? I'm a mommy share like this.
Maka bikono mundem bikono nyeno maka bikono ndomi boje mono nyeno maka ne big mama bikono nyeno maka bikono mundem bikono au monya na president au monya oso bikono nyeno maka biko wanne go ni de bejisiko wanne tuje ba sai country wanne dulu so jwesi fa never.
It's okay. Let us bring you your Messiah now. Ndị who has a philanthropist na Igbo. Aneko. The reason why I heard it too relevant the mentality of our people is too low, very very low. I tell you. They don't know. They can't stay here and say, let us plan for 10 years. I have the difference between European and plan ahead. And planning what is going to even happen in the next 100 years. That is why you can't have a problem in buying land in Europe. Because everyone how here will be in the next 100 years. So it again, so no, this place will be a road in so year to come. But here we don't really care, even a poor shop, no chola, get home in the next 4 years, Caterpillar be there. Now here how access road. We get a Minister of Works and survey. Go everything, you know. But how can I than I'm art for demolition? Being a daily or OCD. Mark Kaya bad. Get your son naked there, but before I call a Caterpillar, but I name like this. So that is the problem of our people. They don't see ahead. They don't see what we are fighting. Oh yeah, na call kulora. O je people like just you contact here. Boy, we are phone as a force. Okay, we put on internet at Tora. No, you can't imagine. Now let us go back to Messiah Ndibo. Ke Roma Messiah Ndibo. Chineke don't give me any Messiah. Look here.
He called to Akada boy, taking care of him might cost 8 to 10 million. Or more actually, the problem is doctors no strike. I want to so Akubigi wanted 1.6 million. We sent Akubigi 1.7 million instead of the 1.6 Ocho. Then our brother Uncle IB and the students here, Uncle IB born in KG Bakuzi here. Uncle IB and the students here near 500,000. Say okay, you be a good boy. I want to but Chineke goes in with connection. And we make it so.
The connection of one Nigeria. It is our Nigeria again. Who know connection anywhere. India Nigeria sponsor when they are on the one Nigeria. They on the Nigeria stand there. I know them now. A lot of them are living in UK. Oh yeah, your connection. Oh, very soon. When we restore what we are looking for, game that now you are irrelevant to the society. You go back to school. And I'm saying you never finish school. The go to school. Baron here now, you look at retirement. Who will be paying you? Well, and we could not allow him to establishment. Let's go.
Ufonye na we company Lagos, money where office na Lagos somewhere. That's why in Lagos anything. That was what I told Akubigi. I have one a lot of people from Indonesia. Don't go Ebony State, the pastor called in Indonesia. Onye Ebony State. Yawa kona about immigration. O meet you onye no nanga. I need a go no J embassy, me TC, me everything. Or Borozi onye I choko deport or I got an airport to tea and a plane. But in the case of Akubi, guys, I near Diego Naka, also my family and friends and all that others. And then we're more than 5 people in your number Akubi, get your linear yaka. Hasna Haman or Nanga. I give them their number. But after Kenya child Diego. When they threaten Akubi, when they say I wish Nange go see video and we can go soon near Facebook or suspend them. When they say no baraha, no kujonha, no kurunka. Those people Akubi Gabatakwana, no but a boya.
This idiot man I have also set up. Here are his members, and they have to get the money. He can increase the money. And they are Jew men. Here are Jew, how Jew men. Haman and they say to honest it. The same people that are collecting that money are the ones that are telling him that they're going to kill him. Make a video show so that he will show him we'll kill you when we see you in Nigeria. So that they have to plan another country. In other words, more money. But him all able to say contribute. People are to work. I was just at least to show that our people are very generous. Is an evidence for some of you that are saying we hate ourselves. This is another example to show you that we didn't hate ourselves. Our people ndo be man and heavy to work. Simon is doing a good job. Simon is double into what we are doing. He didn't know that he's their member. He can prime minister. I didn't contact the embassy. At least the embassy of the prime minister will now write to the embassy of Indonesia. See, so of his citizen is in detention. All this, what did you call it? Well, fundraising, AGM again. This guy contributed a lot in deceiving our people and at the same time in killing our people with their message of the US have sold Mazi and can US betray. Today, now 1.7 million. Nearly. Now, these are the things we are saying. Now, Nigeria, or meeting in Nigeria, what I did for yesterday, meeting in Nigeria face to face. Nigeria meeting, any meeting in Nigeria. Nigeria, we are second down from that plane. You are not going anywhere. Ukuhwe nanya. Hoga kwezi na boycott. Utam na mbia boycott Ibom Air. Chineke kwekule hojo. Soon bawe ya no. Ndebanye. Bawani Ibom Air. A very good airline. And how was Ibom? Ewa utam na hambia para plakat. Bememe boycott. Nekuya here. Nekuya. Kweti kankedara.
Broken. Ine manye full very weak.
Very weak, yeah.
I can't see no that they are trying to fix it. I'm not going to see the fixing more of the thing.
Okay.
And people were bitterly complaining. Me, I didn't complain because they check you want to fly 1,000 AJ Lagos. I wouldn't want to fly 1,000 AJ Lagos who can easily come down and board.
Yeah.
And buy ticket and miss this opportunity. And that member plane. more educated people now alone are coming out. I'm not out.
Okay.
Pilot Ndi Bom Air no nuka president na to aka. Now bondi security. No nya amamba. No nya amamba. No nya amamba.
Now a good country now. Are you disappointed? Yes, then you didn't appoint who will enter. Why are you annoyed? Plan okay. No, is it a plan? I want Nigeria now. Nigeria must continue.
Play no mkuru ugwu ya. Enyem for them pass. Aburo me terrorist, aburo me criminal. Amoro mo ogo, akoro mo ono, onwere ife mme. Never na there funding alu there them call high of officials. Nje na asifa no okwu ones enwe appointment na Lagos bido na abane ya. I took on this particular opportunity for 9 years. For good 9 years, you can now.
Actually, was there people said, and one opportunity can't sit down. Okay, actually, when I hear many gauge continue doing your job because of you lose this opportunity. Each was since 9 years. We go with the opportunity again. I learn how when I will keep you. Each opportunity for 9 years. I'm going to all one you rubber. I can't say, okay, you deny the opportunity, therefore you have to continue with your work.
Chineke konye this opportunity. Mweti ya mba airpiece 200 and something thousand muna yenye mwoke. Change ya. I rap airpiece mba Ibom Air 220,000. Ende mutata na ndeje Lagos. Please tag Ibom Air. Onye furado mwani ya neba kwa sorry ya ba akwa. And we can both find things difficult. Nobody will come.
Oh, you know. That's what we're telling you now. Also now you know. You never jam. Don't worry. You go reach you now. You go reach you.
Mukunu boycott. Obu na ibundi ibo.
Come and make sure that's what you're boycott waiting. Suno bawa Ibom Air. Uno bawa yao. Very good. Air condition. The way manager serve in there. You cow. Even if you had your mitros. Bawa Ibom Air. I talk about no boycott waiting because of you. So because of you now, you boycott Ibom Air. Yama want to get maga because of you. See what on you. I told you feel one big thing.
Jerry Bozobo need the against injustice. Go on the pilot tubo. In on any na to akana mother amamba plane. No nya amamba plane.
Yes. Nigeria now.
Nsifa na amamba plane ka ife melono.
Yes.
Ngota appointment letter me kwesiri igosi fe what.
Ya wele ha kwa na iburu mmade le appointment na ida si na kwesiri igosi ya. No, na show, no, no show. Don't worry, your fans got to call the 200,000. Also, even announce now. In a channel, in a turn doors, don't worry, they will reimburse you. They will reimburse you.
Only for Basala, nego si for no, but I made a big man. Makanama bought a suit. Makanama major security by an airport. In Sifan Wahabi, my documents, international passport, all my personal belongings, the name a plane. Documents determine my life. All of them, they name my luggage. Hasim came on the pass and go there about the pass. Not no one under the put up. But one chop on the plane, uncle. We are playing any body pass. Documents the plane. I mean, the party. I found the Yamakaba gun plane. Mbaro Sane General won't get the plane. I block one.
Yes,
my passenger over there. You know, my gay blue now. Same come down, go back. Before now, Zunda up what you go plane take it off in the room, I'm Lagos.
Don't worry, your fans got no private jet. There, all this in the very better than UK. Ebopụta one person unu enye aka. Akọrụ na aka. Ekwutekwu your freedom. This is to hell. Unu zọrọ ya private jet now. Isn't that an insult? No, kaji normal plane agari. They hold him. Who saw was he bond? So all these people, can't you people contribute and buy private jet? Again, Ferrari. Now getting people like from one place to another. What of many of you didn't know that don't want to enter Kikres in the village now. They don't even have access to internet. You don't even know what they're passing through. On that so that when the system is functioning, you can be able to reach them. They can be able to have something doing. The system is not working. So even on your Facebook, could you be an Abia had reach? Even some of them don't know what is failed. They have never used phone before. Phone. Some of them don't even have access to internet. Internet access. On there, can you want to reach? Oh yeah, man, fight for this restoration of Biafra. You know, we are going to hook up. On your teacher, the following day, we will hook up a program. Hook up. Oh yeah, man, the UK, you like here very well. Man, they are not UK. Here is UK that side. Especially on one hand that side. So I name a hook up, people now after. And as you show your ass, as in a case it. Look here, the following on your team one, look here. Look here, after I try here, look here, but hook up. Why are you not married? How you going?
But your people can may extend the Kafan weekend with ego. You can be paying small. The money your people can may extend the Kafan. In a long low color.
Wallahi, in that as you to tell me and I by ringing in Ochamnaka.
Right.
I had them because soon man learning a wine. I is unique. It's like because soon man this guy one. Yeah, what Alaman everywhere. I know that to come. I went home. I'm a Munkuna who close or Zibond. Matthias won your wish one. I bet me a bacon every minute. Guinea come. Orchard coupon the money brain. Or couple her brain. I will coupe a brain. And I help while I now got a problem wish. Look where she you can us around rare every day. Ring Henny and Aka. Because soon man Lily and one off Oshi from internet I engage Rika. I hunt them something. Or they man the gullible. So smarting now they take a look here. The girl bro. Son of Hannah every night.
I want to marry you.
You want to marry me in on a Libya, and then we join them. Oh, one year, no good, lay quick siege in a guy for me back.
I had
and go on.
No, we come back now. Come back.
I can go Bonnie. I make Kunyama to garden.
In a long low color.
Wallahi, in that as you to tell me and I by ringing in Ochamnaka.
Sorry,
I don't know what will be.
You did the picture. You did on the picture on WhatsApp. I from you, got from shape. I from what you
I only need the picture. My son, Regia.
Okay.
Animal or roggy, all go Bola. Oh, to tell you, I just don't cry. We am
okay. Kanko. So,
I won't go.
No. Oh, what can you talk? Okay, but I got about you also.
I will well,
brothers. Oya, you know, now, Zibondo. I know one Jisha Wombo, Nebo, one year, nobody regard us. That's I know actually cause a problem. So, here the one Nigeria. Oh, but here, what they here, I ever had it good. I ever had it good. So, when there are all these useless people in our land, all out their fans. I repeat, in case they will pass across this, all these useless people, all these one Nigerianists, all the people that don't know their history, all their fans. All the praise young. I'm at a boy in a UK. Then keep where in a UK. How am I gonna invite? Ball table. Yeah, got a fakaka on your mystery plan. You're not home as a celebrity. He forget to use his platform to teach our people what they're passing through. He forget to use his platform to tell them the reason why they're in this situation. No, he can't. Because he be the kush with that thing. He will wake a lot of people up. I can't deny that he has fans. No doubt about that. I want one big thing. I'm jobless, for example. I'm jobless. I will go far. If I'm jobless, I'm not talking about the Biafran issues. I have a lot of content in my brain. Content, you hear. But I'm being tied down by the job that I do, and at the same time, the gospel we are doing. All the Cambia here and Ambia, tomorrow I'm preach Biafra. Today make Woku politician. Next tomorrow make Woku hook up. Then again the other one, Ejimi Emega fundraising. Get it confused now. In one direction. So on the our bloggers. So everywhere, I know charity, I know hook up, on where banana. So Matthias is in one direction, and he is talking about what is holding our people down, which is religion. I don't even know a lot of enemies. Matthias has many enemies. Why? Because the gullibility that is in our land is at a high rate. Matthias has many enemies because of his preaching. And anytime, just like us. That's why Biafran have many enemies. Because the road is leading to somewhere. But whereby the number of people in your land is gullible, when you do something that's not going to take them anywhere, because of that short-sightedness they have, they will see you as they are working for them. Mazi Methuselah, some of you know how they hate him, where we come from. Just now, people are now beginning to wake up because it has happened to them. So these are the things we are talking about. Now, before I open my line, I know a lot of people are trying to call me. This guy who nabo onye bini kanokwa here. So that I tell many of you that the reason why we are here is to make sure we wake our people up. And we wake our people up. No, we wake them up. Onye neme come my praise here. You know, we are advising you again. The problem in our land is not individual, and a collective problem. All this help this one, help this one, help. Give me what good. Then give back on our platform. Give a teacher the reason why they find themselves in such situation. This I can't tell you that somebody should tell you that I'm sick, that you have to wait until Biafra is restored before you help the person. No, I say I'm helping them. You use your platform to teach them why they find themselves in this situation. And I think you have traveled out before now. At least that place you travel out before. You see how they do the job of government. Individuals are doing it and they're being happy about it. That is why we are preaching. As you are giving them that help through charity, because now your money. And people are donating, because I know if you speak about restoration of Biafra or you talk about something that will bring us together, those people that used to finance you that are in UK, they will run away. I know this is what you are dodging. If you preach anything that is about division of Nigeria, one day, hey, Ferraka, I'm aware. I am any hook up. Never came my him. One preach here about religion. Hey, Ferraka, preach about religion. Preach about disintegration of Nigeria. Get when I learn as well like this. Hey, Kilia. If I be baby, do a time she be our own. So the reason why hey, you know, baby, no, yeah, one Nigeria. Christianity with the gullibility continue. You know how Lagos is our people's one eye. They be couldn't really only around my program now. Urge our people to come back home. I didn't know. I just want to ask. Say please, everybody return. Just like we are saying, return home. Let us develop our land. Return home. On a such a thing. Say let us come back home. I don't want to accuse him wrongly. So these are the things we are telling our people to do. We are not one people. We are, in fact, we don't have anything in common. We don't have, I've showed you people what happened during the Aburi. What is his name? Solomon Akenzua. The 39th Oba of Benin did, a very useless man. He's the one that caused the genocide. I think I have to excuse Gowon. Gowon is not the immediate cause. The immediate cause of the genocide is a man from Benin, a useless Oba. Na they are holy. But you know, be sort our leader. Mazi Methuselah, I don't know that Mazi Methuselah is more important than your Oba. Mazi Methuselah is fighting for humanity. What is the Oba doing? He's not collecting land from women and then talking nonsense. If you see the fence of the man, fence here, he can even from here to almost from here to Germany. Just type the longest fence in the whole world. Typically, I'm not now. You can hear whether it's the second longest or third longest in the whole world to tell you how wicked they are. Fence the man. Am I all slavery. Those days they used to do monarchy. Even a monarchy house like this, yeah, we only kill from here to another state. I tell you. Yes, our sister. Yes, he was accusing the Directorate of State. I'm aware. He was accusing the Directorate of State those days. He dabbled into what we are doing. He doesn't know what we are doing. He just dabbled into it. So that people look at what they are doing. People hate lawyer. Those people that are now hating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what is it? They run out. Yeah. Oh yes, it's true. Look at what they are just doing. You see how we are going to get this Biafra? Because our brother chance. Let all P2B enter their force before we talk about this Biafra. How far now? We pretend that as if nothing happened. We not continue to no question. Foolish people. I am under on our land. We know people that are working in our land, and when time comes, we recognize them. All of you are charlatans, criminals. Jobless, idiot individuals. You are jobless now. Do you have a job? The answer is no. You don't have a job. If I lie, let me die. Do you have a job? Can you say on each other for 9 years? Can you imagine a country you come from? 9 years, get your run. Complete 9 years. I have people that travel to UK. It doesn't take them 2 months. From that place now, they travel all the way to UK. I have a family friend. 2 of them with their family. 2 months can hatch around. In fact, they'll do 2 months yourself. They were working normal this contract work. Maybe say 3 times in a week, 1 time in a week. You know, this life, and I don't know what it's called in English, but here is life payment. A company will send you to go and work here. You go there, you come back until you then now get a permanent job. 2 months. Each work every 9 years. Still, it means square the flight according to you. But if you can get a bridge to one Nigeria, now Nigeria will be good. We are watching many of you. Now let's go to autopilot before I open my line. This is autopilot. What is the code? They said that there's no election. That means there will not be any president in Biafra land. I'm not the president
again.
I'm not the president.
And Nigeria can never produce president again. This year will be the last year.
Yaneko that time. Yaneko everywhere. Now that man is the one that is doing something. I have to follow him. Action man. How far no the president? Do you have a president? I say I'm somebody have already confirmed. I travel and I started working the next week. Mine is 2 days. And I'll be a confession. I think I'm traditional. At least people are confirm what I'm saying. Can reach your 9 years. You know, sit down. Let's go to autopilot. The dribble. Now pay attention. Let's start from here. I want to tell you that it's not a matter of speaking English. It's not speaking English, brothers. Don't be intimidated by grammar. Maybe somebody you know oral. You know all this oral English now, no big grammar like one idiot in Benin. No, their brains are empty. This man that is speaking now was dribbled by a small boy. Listen.
Ask people to keep testing my spirit.
How I talk about that?
Simon told us that come November, before the end of November last year.
This is Pammado. Let me show you the face. Some of you know them now. Pammado. A small boy when had now come 29th. There will not be any movement. Look here, look here. Pammado. Look at their faces. Go hand. Oh, your father. Look at Come 29, what will happen?
That Peter Obi will give up his presidential ambition because he wasn't real in the project. I watched. November came and went. Peter Obi carried on. So, okay. And then he told us that Nigeria will come crashing down. There will be no election anywhere in Biafra land.
Yes. Mpamado.
I listened to one of his most recent interviews. I don't know whether the person interviewing him, because they didn't show the face of the interviewer, but they were showing the face of Simon, because I listen to people, I don't follow them. And I judge people based on what they say. And that interviewer asked Simon, are you saying there will be no election? He says, oh, no way, not in Biafra territory. The guy said, how are you going?
Mpamado. Somebody's father. Yeah, a son. Yeah, in fact, I don't know whether that guy can be your grandson. He's dribbling you people. Do you know, let me tell you, the problem is not what I'm playing. Do you know my problem? You know my problem with these people? They are voting up, but my problem, they can't do like this. And say, you people are correct too. This media thing we are calling Irat. And they were attacking this guy at that time. So they are correct. They won't say it. That is the problem I have with our people. To say, I am sorry, I've made a mistake. Just like we are waiting for this, our brother in South Africa now to beg. He needs to come out and apologize. Before he can be able to start flourishing. If not, I'm going to wait to square zero. I can't beg. Our lovely sister died. Before she died, she sent me a voice note. And the king, I'm sure you have that voice note. And I don't think he posted anything concerning that lady since she died. You know, that woman allegation or send that audio beg ya receive because now could do the reaction a platform on Kobani there about around I guess you know over your dead body. That is why she came to me. Some of you may not know why she started coming to my platform. Because all of them know that my platform is no-go area. For all this, I'm not into bringing this one, come and talk. No, many of you know. It's supposed to be a surprising package to many of you. She came begging. It took her time to say, Methu, please, I want to ask you something. I know you will not be happy with it. I said, what is it? And I accepted. I have the audio. I'm going to play it. I just want things to unfold. And now they saw the Mahame mistake. Oh, yeah, their problem. Loto you are alone, look on your mortuary. Now reflect what happened. Go on here.
To ensure that. Well, I'm saying that because of what we have on the ground. And do you know, a part of me thought, who knows what Simon has on the ground? Perhaps he's going to do exactly what Nnamdi Kanu did and surprise us all with ESN. Because ESN was a shock to everybody.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, let's watch and see.
Yes.
On the election day, the only disappointment we had was the INEC not opening up in time and whatever. But suddenly we found that elections were holding in the whole of Biafra land.
Really? Really? I was thinking that the water is the code. And that idiot now that is begging in Indonesia, and the native water is the code. I got no gave up touch no video ever had there. When you know what is the code. Aneko, Anava, and even the cab, all of them were almost virtually against us. And we stood our ground. What is his name? Oh no, Weibo. Yamapataki. Hey, Simon. The guy made something. We are now. I got past the guy. And he cannot come back and say, sorry. Those that are supporting this thing that I'm castigating, sorry. They will say it. They will say it, I tell you. When you train who water is the code. I'm not telling you now over the thing. They are nowhere to be found now. Aneko. Aneko.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans. Today is the second
day of December 2022. And
that's onye Boradis na be kishi loto ji no serious. Loto ji dri serious na le brother, but in when you get so the serious akwa le loto ji le.
I would want to inform Biafrans all over the world the step we've taken so far, just in a brief.
Yes.
The progress we've made so far in the countdown to Biafra.
Countdown.
Today we are in 93 days to go.
93 days to go.
We have been able to achieve the liberation of the mind of the Biafra people.
Liberation of the mind.
This is very, very...
93 days to go. I will got another 93 on top. Let me... Is it not what I have here? I thought I have is the code. Oh, here comes here. Okay, Weber.
When we talk about no election in Biafra land, they thought we are joking.
They thought we are joking.
I want to inform you that the attitude of the governors of the Southeast, since they have decided that they don't value those who give them the power, are going to make them from top to bottom. Water to the enemies of Biafra.
It's all good. Brother, the Queen, I will tell you this is a lot of people. Look at the code. Look at the you will like
Biafra will be restored. We are going to make them from top to bottom. Water to the enemies of Biafra.
It's okay. Let's continue. Let's continue with their father. Let's continue. What is the code, brothers? I'm not going to but they say we should abandon you people. We have left you people behind. We'll continue. Now let us listen to their father.
I couldn't see what Simon had on the ground. I got worried.
So you're worried?
In the same interview, that guy asked Simon, it has been alleged that you're being funded by politicians and blah, blah, blah. He says, no way, which I know is true or could be true. Let me just make sure I'm objective. So the guy asked him, so who is funding you? I was expecting that Simon would now reaffirm what he told Biafrans earlier, that he's not a career agitator, that he has a legal firm.
Who says so? So when I was doing all this exposition, you people are not paying attention to me. Can you see how nobody will follow me and be deceived? That means many of you are paying attention to us. You will not be deceived. So he never saw me even going to that firm to find out that he's not a lawyer. He's just a translator. Well, that's all propaganda now. Oh, what about now? You have no firm. And I be about take and I want your side then. And now Yana has they have divorced. Which is not a problem, it's normal. He's not a lawyer, he's never been a lawyer. Many of you didn't know that I all this while thing I go on. I interact with Simon's sister. Man, I 1 year one in the cook. So somebody give me a secret, I'll keep it. Man, I 1 year one in the cook. She was not happy. That's why I just said, okay, let me just keep her. She was not happy. She knew she's one that are telling me that this guy is being financed by Nigerian government. And I said, okay, if this girl can be saying something like this, now therefore, let everybody that get any problem bear it. Because normally, on our way, he met a problem. I wear the Bible. I said, okay, can I have that quotation? Let it be on the top of the person that is committing the act. So the man didn't know that I want a lawyer. Very sad.
He had partners working for him. I was expecting him to say that before he said anything else. But all I heard Simon respond was, Biafra is funding me. That I felt was outrageously contradictory.
They're waking up.
Now, like I said to you, I'm not one, I don't get personal with people. I believe in objectivity. I like to look at life from a very clinical angle. Because one of the things that have damaged the Africans is this fact of idolatry. An average African is idolatrous because he or she is either following.
It's okay. Let me just leave it like that. Let me just listen to those. If you know you have something to add up, I can pick your call. When you call me, I will pick a call when you call me, but let me just keep Nnamdi Kanu on. His voice will continue talking to us. Onye ndu how? Onye don't tell na ho bekuni kuroku. Don't te.
At OD, Emene, Obibo, Isiama Farugu, Inaba, Atom.
Yeah, when you actually compare a dirty Oba, Chinek Bokuno. Look how neat he is. Yeah, when you compare Oba of Benin and no Oba or Ezeshilish. Foolish people. The reason why many of you Benin people are just having a little bit reputation because our people are gullible, and that's why you are not happy because we are waking our people up. We wake them up. We have to wake them up. They will wake up to realize that the power in them is 10 times compared to what you people have. We wake them up so that any day you hear Biafra, I tell you.
All must know that we cannot allow such senseless state-sponsored massacre of the innocent to continue. We can't allow it. We will never ever allow it. Therefore, I am placing the United Nations on notice, the EU, British government, the US government, that wherever the Nigerian army goes in again to massacre innocent people.
Do you hear it? Wherever they go to massacre innocent people, but the Benin people and other people will cut it and say, Mazi now the guy say go and kill police. I tell you, the job that people are doing there, the worst is from the poor people. I tell you.
We are going to retaliate.
Retaliate. What is the problem?
We will retaliate. OB will be the last time any sitting governor anywhere will give the order for innocent people to be killed. Should that happen again, that governor will die. I am saying it, so you cut out this very clip and send it to the ICC.
Exactly, that's what they do.
So they can have it there.
That's what they do. A brother called me from America. Say, Meto, there's a clip that somebody caught. Say, Mazi Methuselah Kanu say he's going to kill a governor. They will not start it from the beginning. Igbo people, wake up. We love ourselves. Our brother Balance, I saw you. Continue preaching. Continue hammering on that you're preaching. I love it. Don't allow anybody to come near you and say Igbo hate themselves. Igbo bottle piawayish. Individual. What you know here? So what about Igbo help before? No. I thought that Igbo is the only tribe that used to it's a custom in our land, even though some people may not oblige to that agreement, which is individual. Some of you that are watching, I'm one or two Igbo like in one way or the other. So because of then again generalize everywhere I guess Igbo hate themselves. Governors that are being paid by the Fulani to frustrate us. So because of their attitude, you generalize it now. Igbo hate themselves. We not love ourselves. Now we they do what he's doing us. Igbo, Ijiri bottle ge kwayo no brana sushi no sichinege bokwayo. So in the love from how Alamajiri in the Hausa hapro their beggars. Hapro their children, they are begging on the street of the north. Then the people that love themselves are Bini, that used to use the private part of their children to do juju before they start coming to Europe. The parents, their parents, Bini people, before they will travel, very wicked people. Some of their grandfathers, grandmothers will carry their private part, go to somewhere. Say, you will go. Did you know the walk? But they will tell them, say, you will reach there. If you reach there, you're going to refund me back. Through Atlantic Ocean, some of them died on the way to their Europe. So the ones that succeeded, they will say, is that juju the man did to them when they are coming out. Then when you get to Europe here, they have their madam now. A woman will tell you have to pay 300,000 euro before you will be free. Here, 30 euro, 40 euro, 50 euro. I thank God they have stopped them here. Before, they had no bruise, me 5 euro. Everywhere, condom and literature here and there. This country put it as a law. And say that everybody should stop that nonsense. If you want prostitution is legal here, you have to rent an apartment or go and register. How do you register? They take a treatment. But that their nonsense behavior. Hey, happen from Africa. How they acquire no blues? I try the big order. Their madam will tell them that they have to pay them a very huge amount of money. How about that? How born a honor white. Before you know it, I don't know how weak. So on their hand, they love themselves. So I got more time share. I can't all this nonsense. We can't preach about peace. No. You know who peace may embrace. No. When you see peace, embrace it. If you see violence, embrace violence. If you see hatred, hate them back. If you never you pray for your enemy to repent. Yeah, blasphemy. No try that nonsense. Hate such. If you have somebody that hate you, give a coin and scale. Maybe the hatred will say 50. Multiply your own by 1,000. Your own hate. Multiply it by 1,000. That is how life functions. That's how it functions. So, Onyishi, I ain't got nobody idea. Let us, this is our brother. Our brother, we are going to interview you. When I hear that is our own sing this music, I was so happy. I was so happy to hear that is somebody that is following the footsteps of the Directorate of State. Our brother, we are going to make your music popular, and you yourself. I wouldn't want to start doing it now until we grant you that interview, which we are going to grant you. One of us dedicated the music to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
The spirit of Biafra, free Nnamdi Kanu, get it for me. And she born get it for me. And then she get it for me. Onyendu nebe anyanachi get it for me. Can you check on a kaya docha get it for me? And she born get it for me. One day she get it for me. Onyendu nebe anyanachi get it for me. Can you check on a kaya docha? All the things to do, we can think about it told us.
Chai, I hope he told us
that we should have ability to reason. They started to create division among us. Hey, take our resources and let them find them. I'm more Biafran than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafrans be good to Papa. I'm my powerful America. I'm more Biafrans than you are. I'm both member.
We love ourselves and we continue increasing in it.
Get it for me. And she born get it for me. One day she one day get it for me.
I will talk about it. We must learn how to love ourselves, and we are doing it. I tell you, Methuselah will be traveling to the United States of America again because of the burial of our sister. Oh, I will try to make sure that I get the contact and I get the date. I will be there. I will be there, love. Even at the death, we must learn it. One of our brother, I said I need somebody from Germany. I have to call somebody from Germany. One brother from Libya is writing me a very disturbing message. I don't know whether they think that Methuselah is a very wealthy and rich man. Maybe. I will talk all day. We are with him. We must continue. We can't abandon him. On your major, we call him there. Drag him out. I didn't say we don't have betrayers among us. Yes. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Can you check on a kaya get it for me? And you get it for me.
One of us.
Get it for me.
One of us sing this music. One of us sing this music for our leader. They say we hate ourselves.
Only ask for freedom of indigenous people. They want to kill. They want to kill.
We must continue, brothers. Nothing. I am going to leave it here. And before I go, let us go back to our sister. We are going to give a very minute silence for our sister that lost her life. Our lovely sister. He told her that he loved us so much. He loved us so much. He left us. And at the same time, I spoke with her at length. Like I said, after the burial, I'm going to come and deliver her message. Some I have in audio. Some I have as conversation. Every lovely sister. But there's something that is paining me so much. Some of you may not understand what is paining me. What is paining me is not that because she's died. Because I know that everybody will die. Something is paining me seriously. And I don't know how to explain it. But I don't know why. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know whether I should continue blaming myself. I don't know why. I got to the point of meeting my sister physical. I don't know what happened. I can't just explain. I cannot just explain. I'm supposed to see him today before you know, tomorrow he died. She died, sorry. I'm just trying to connect what is going on. Methuselah is not a superstitious believer. I am not a religious person. It happened that it happened. And I'm going to see our sister. And she won't know that I'm there. It's very sad. We're going to give a minute silence for our sister as this music is singing. He told her that she loved us so much. We want to preach love among ourselves. That's the reason why we came. We came because we want to rekindle the spirit of love among us. All those years they have been preaching about hatred, and we have been going about it. Hate ourselves. Igbo hate themselves. Igbo hate themselves. Igbo don't love themselves. Igbo is the one that are killing themselves. And we take it as a jingle. You come out and say Yoruba man preaching it to us. Yes, you people hate yourself. You say yes, you are correct. You say an Hausa man, yeah, you hate yourself. You say we are correct. A Bini man that is a wretched, the wretched of the law. You see them talking the same thing. And then we are swallowing. We say yes. It is called self-hate. So when you hate yourself, you can't see anything good in you. And the thing have been going on years to years. And that is why we came. Let's go with this. Our sister, lovely sister.
Biafra is only asked for. Every night and day he's shouting and pointing to one direction. But his own people are blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. Tell me why out of sight has become out of our mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about life. All his people emancipation. No. But there is a breaking point.
Thank you all. I paid attention to your comments. I miss you all too. I love you all from the bottom of my heart.
Biafran love you, our sister.
Usually, when I use the word I love you, I'm talking about agape love. So I paid attention to your comments. I miss you all too. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. This is a word I don't use usually. When I use the word I love you, I'm talking about agape love. So I love you all, my fellow Biafrans, and I miss you all greatly too. But my silence, I must say, Mazi, I'm going to put it there quickly. My silence does not mean that all the nonsense, all the brouhaha you guys have been hearing or heard on the platform has any iota of truth. Take it from me.
We know.
I try to communicate with you guys by writing one or two statements I've been posting, which is, the vulture is a Persian bird, and I say, I am the vulture. And I say the guilty is always afraid. That's why they try to get the narrative ahead. So that's how I'm going to answer that. My silence is not that I have anything. In fact, my life is acting like a whistle. If these people who concocted this conspiracy, their mastermind who is advocate, had any compromise against me, you would have believed it. I want you guys to be rest assured.
Blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. out of sight has become out of our mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about life for these people in emancipation. No.
Thank you all.
We love you.
Pay attention to your comments.
Yes.
I miss you all too. I love you all from the bottom of my heart.
We love you, sister. We love you, sister. It's okay. It's okay.
I love you. I'm talking about how
it's okay.
So I love you all, my fellow Biafrans, and I miss you all greatly too.
Child. They don't want us to love ourselves. We will shock them. We will shock them.
He lost daddy and mommy and he live for nothing. Doesn't care about nothing and abandon his family. Yeah. Oh. Take your time and think what he's going through. He doesn't want to give up but to protect you. Even when they throw him African choo-choo. Oh no, yeah. Oh, bring up the cannon now. Let me hear you sing. Bring up the cannon now. Bring up the cannon now. Bring up the cannon You hate him because of envy. We love him, he's one and only. We follow him because he's ready to die for the freedom of his people. Whatever he said is a prophecy. Take it on your living letter, you believe. He's so fanatical and ever ready to die for the freedom of his people. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sunrise, there is a breaking news to those who never knew.
They are not happy. They are not happy about our unity. They want to bring enmity among us.
Bring up the cannon now. 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 Everybody know my job is
It's okay. It's okay. They will not say now that we love ourselves. They are saying that every day, Biafra, Kanu. The moment we stop talking about you now, they now begin to come to us. We hate ourselves. We abandon you. Your leader just stay there. They suffer. We abandon them. Now we are talking about him. We are screaming. You are still telling us we are making noise every day, the same thing. And we have understand the reason why some of you are trying to cage us. I want to thank all of you. And you see for news or here. I want to thank all of you. I think I received the call that at the time I want to go because I waited for call when I wanted it. I couldn't see it. Let me see if I can be able to pick some few calls. I retire. Yes, yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, yes, you're welcome, our brother.
My brother, I was just listening to your gospel of redemption. And I just want to congratulate you for making it this far. Perhaps you don't know how much we love you.
Thank you, brother.
For all the work you are doing. You've proven to us that anything is possible once you believe in it. Many have gone astray, many have fallen. I mean, looking behind how we started, and then we can see how much we have covered, how much ground we have covered so far. And then we look at some of our comrades who have, one way or the other, deviated from what we are doing. I don't want to mention names, but
I'm so much disappointed with Mazi Methuselah. Yes, he has done so much work, but this time around, he has proven too that he doesn't have what it takes, the mental toughness to withstand this period. But to you, you have become so exceptional. Because you know exactly.
I got give praise. Because I give praise. I gave that tomorrow. Mark up on that story. Yeah, that's
true. But the grace upon your life is so much.
Thank you, brother.
No matter what, you have never for one day shift to your ground for what you believed in. So that is what makes a man and a true believer. I want to thank you, and I want to tell you that whatever you are preaching is actually the truth, the gospel truth. Forget about what reactions you may get from those unbelievers, but eventually the truth will always prevail.
For sure.
Continue doing the great work you're doing.
Thank you, brother.
The gods of our land will be with you.
Thank you, brother.
And Biafra will remember you.
You see?
For this great work you are doing.
You see?
You will live to see Biafra.
Thank you,
and all of us will celebrate you. Thank you, my good brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that wonderful accolade you've given to me. I also thank all of you in return, because without you people, we are speaking to nobody. Without you people, I don't know, even it's you people that we're supposed to be thanking. Some of us, at least, we sometimes hear something from the director of state, or maybe mistakenly hear something from the lawyer that made us to stay. When I was waiting, they push on, and I don't hear anything yet, and I still they here with us. So no, now what would appreciate? I tell you. Yes, can you hear me?
Mazi.
Our sister.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra.
Achọrọ m ikwu okwu Mazi.
Sister, ewe kwuru okay, mana well, na-ekwu na-aga n'ihu. Na-aga ka m ha ga.
Ihe m chọrọ ikwu bụ na this struggle, mgbe ọ na ka anyị na-asị whiter than white and whiter no.
Yes.
Ihe m chọrọ ịjụ ụmụnne m ndị na-ege ntị ihe a kịta bụ, are we really whiter than white and whiter than snow in whatever we are doing? Maka anyị chee ihe gbasara ọnwụ nwanne anyị nwaanyị. Her help, she has always given her voice to awaken our ability of thinking critically. And that is what I will miss. That's her ability to make you see reasons to go deeper in whatever we are talking, or whatever discussion, or whatever topic we are doing, irrespective of our opinions. And if we are Biafrans, and we are whiter than white and whiter than snow, and in this particular moment, in which we are supposed to be together, to remember her, she was a tigress, a warrior. She fought. If in this particular moment, in which we are supposed to give her that honor and respect that she merits, we are lacking back, which means we have not understood anything about this particular struggle. Please, let us think and be Biafrans for real. That is what I want to say.
Thank you, our sister. Thank you, our sister. This is our lovely Reverend sister. She is a Reverend sister. And she stays saying that she missed the teaching of our sister. Don't worry, I have the little one she sent to me about what she has been doing for years. She sent it to me. It's a very big file. And at least in their bagamba Egypt bring division. Here's Olik. Here's Olik now. Here is Tialana. At least how they was now their God, but him around the dog. They really. Ufadi nime haga kuga na now because of their prayer. Pray, you know they see me. You know they see me. One thing must kill a man. So it's very sad that we lost our sister and our brother Austrian man. And I'm very happy that we did all we can, at least, to help. I saw what the wife wrote on his page, on Austrian man page. But tomorrow now they will say Igbo hated yourself. IPOB are not Igbo speaking. The wife of Austrian man page is very, very grateful to IPOB. He said all the costs and at the same time financial help we rendered. It helped a lot, according to her. But we say we hate ourselves. Some of you contributed from whom? I don't want to begin to mention them, but time will come when the list I have. One of our sisters in America also gave her own $500. But we hate ourselves. Oh. That our sister, she's here. I have seen her here. Watching. She's never met Austrian man before. Even if she has not taken. She's never spoken with him before. But she heard that a brother is down. She donated $500. Tomorrow now, Igbo hate herself. Our people from home, some are sending 10,000. Our sister also from home sent 10,000. Sometimes I was asking her, where do you get the money to send? But she said I must send. Some 2,000, some 3,000. To say, please, I want my own contribution to help. Not only in debt. We started doing this thing when our brother asked for help. But I know restoration of Biafra will put all this thing to an end. I want to thank all of you that are here. I want to thank all of you. Individually, we have people that are not good. Yes, I agree. You can't tell me, even those in IPOB. Not everybody in IPOB is a good person. You have to have that in mind. Not everybody in IPOB will trust, even though he's shouting all Biafra. One that's also to niche. You are not born with the person. Even you do even join this trouble with him or her. You're on your own. That's why I told many of you, trust yourself. Even sometimes you have a little doubt on yourself, let alone another person. But can you run mad? We have to try to make sure we bring ourselves together. Let me read something our brother wrote from Libya. I know he will be watching me or he'll come across it to tell you that Methuselah is not shying away from any other thing. And I want the coordinator of, I don't know whether I will get somebody from Germany. Let me call somebody from Germany. Because this is, when this brother contacted me, I don't know him before. He don't know me. He just see me talking about Biafra. You know, some of you that are calling us, you feel that we have a long leg. You don't know that we are like you. And to worsen the situation, Methuselah have no position in this trouble. Okay, but we are so book portfolio. The thing I have to do is to send a message. I'm a messenger. I can't solve your problem. So our brother wrote to me a very long note to tell you that Methuselah is not shying away. I will read it before everybody. And I want to have a coordinator of Germany, because let me call our brother. Let me call our brother Biafran child first, because I think I reported this case to him. A deporter from Germany. She were back through Libya. In northern Libya, stuck in Libya. Not everybody that just call him will start helping. We are not Okulor. We know what we are fighting. And I have to connect you to your coordinator. Then I'm on you before. Since I know you, I know send you. I'm on the one number on my own. You don't know me. You read to me. I reach out to those that know you. Or when you put us back at start to we need to know whether you financially up to date. In our meeting, are you a member? And I told I listen to Radio Biafra. You have to, because I listen to Onyendu. So when I listen to it, then what? Oh yeah, I'm arguing like. Let me, brother, Biafran child, I will use him number. he changed it. Let me see if, okay, let me see if I have a number here. I have it here in this phone. You know, Methuselah, I have a lot of phone because of disturbance. Some of you will be writing me thinking that I'm with my phone. I have like 5 phones. So the one you may write in, I may not be closer to it. In fact, let me read it first before I call. But number I'm supposed to bring Biafran child. Where is there now? You know this. Okay, I have seen you. Let me call you. We know they hide anything. This is our brother in Libya. He will come across this program. One.
Correct, man.
Correct, man. I'm live. I just want to ask you something. I'm live.
Okay.
There's one guy I directed to you people one certain time that say he's stuck in Libya. You remember?
He's stuck in Libya. Yeah. I think yes.
I don't know whether because I connected to national coordinator.
Okay.
Because that
which national coordinator? Your national coordinator?
No. German. I think you helped me to reach out to national coordinator because
you mean that person that you told me last time that you wanted something like this? You need something for school. Is he the person you're saying?
No. This is a different person. Him and I have a different problem. I understand you.
Problem day too much.
I know. I want one guy deport from Germany, from Hamburg.
Okay.
So he travel back home. Then or Chosa call Port Harcourt again. Or Tosona Libya. You know?
You mean the young Japan Libya is showing there.
All the country issue about again. Or stock was out there. But I remember I reached out to. Do you have the number of national coordinator? Let me see if I have it. I think is it not Collins? I don't know the name. Somebody send me the name and I.
Yes. I can push it to you.
Okay.
If you want me, I make a screenshot. I send it to you.
So don't worry. Let me call the person. Don't worry. Let me call the guy. Don't worry.
All right. Great man. Correct man.
Can call the person. The guy that sent me message. Let me. That's what I'm supposed to do. I just extend this thing. I will call this person. Let me read what he sent, then I will call him. Now, he's not happy because I was dealing with native doctor. Now, Methuselah, I see your video. I see your videos. You was challenging a native doctor. Asking what he did in Biafra land. Methuselah, you are Igbo man. And I'm Igbo man. Whereas I'm not an Igbo man, I speak Igbo. I'm a Biafran. To correct that. I have a problem in Germany and was sent back to Nigeria. And now I'm in Libya. Trapped down here. You did not rescue me out. Methuselah did not rescue me out from Libya. You guys are going to lose some Shibia. Brother. I don't know where is Libya. I don't want to. Let's go. Am I having to go this? Some of you they feel that now. You got to go on your wall again. You to all everybody again on your wall. And you make again. I fight for Biafra. That's all. We are not Okulora and the others that beg money online for help. You did not rescue me out in my problem. Maybe because I'm not from your village. Or your family. I'm going to call him after reading this. That is why you forget me. Even a little help, you can't. You never think about me. You don't have money to send to me. 50 euro, 20 euro is a very big money for me now in Libya. But you kept silent on me to die in Libya. I send you this message because of the challenge you throw to a native doctor. So even when the internet you are watching at Libya, in other words, you don't have a problem. Even the internet, you are watching a program from Libya. And I go on the area here on that's a habla. Even internet in Libya. Tomorrow, if I join native doctor, you will be asking me this question you are asking this man. As if anyone is better than each other. My brother. If you are a good man, just think about me in Libya. For 5 months now, without a help. Does it mean if Hamburg IPOB don't want to help me, You cannot do anything. You know, when somebody call you, I ask you, are you an IPOB member? He said yes. And I asked, which unit? He called the unit. As a media personnel, my job is to trace that his coordinator, which I did. I connected the coordinator. I get the number of the coordinator. I send it to him. So you and your coordinator are supposed to reach out. Or not, even national. Which I'm going to call him now. Some people now have feeling other than easy. I'm not anyone in the I'm going to have it to him. I need expenses. I need something. I need this. I need this. Game on. I need the So, yeah, me want an IPOB member now. Okay, but I'm sending on Libya. I'm a me Binima. Because you're on Libya, I have to rescue you. I have to send you money. The money kwafu here in Europe. If IPOB Hamburg don't want to help me, so you cannot do anything. Who is calling? Wait, let me finish. I will relax. God is watching you. But look at me. No one is asking about me. If I start castigating IPOB now, people will not know why. Each time I will not try it. Okay. Each I will not try it. I'm easy umuchineke. I'm not a lover of money. I know one day God will see me through. I will give you my testimony. Now let me call him. Come on internet. He's ringing. I'm on internet. To tell you that we are not running away. I give 50 euro, I give 20 euro. Problem will be a PK your call. I remember my own in the open. I know they hide. He will confess to many of you now that I connected him. Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Yes. Good evening. I read your message. I read your long note.
Thank you.
And now let me start by asking you this. You say you are IPOB member in Hamburg, right?
Yes.
Did I connected you to coordinator and national coordinator in Germany? Have I done that?
Yes, you did that.
And what was the discussion between you and the coordinator and the national coordinator? What was the discussion? What is the discussion?
No discussion, nothing. He just blocked me like I complained.
Because I was told that you stopped coming to meeting for a longer time. That is the complaint I got. They never deny you not being a member. But they told me you stopped coming to meeting for a longer time. And that is why they couldn't know your whereabouts. Because in IPOB here, even here in Vienna, if we see our own member not coming to meeting 1, 2, 3 times, we start asking his whereabouts. Some of them didn't know that they have deported you. Are you aware?
Yes, Mazi Methuselah. I will tell you that because this thing, me and this man discuss it. You understand?
But is it true that you stopped? Is it true?
Listen.
Yes,
listen.
okay.
But my money do come to them because they know I live in a very estate where they place because they're for Azil. Many Azil people know the committee. I'm the only one that come. And they know my condition. Now because I'm not there, I see they complaining that they never laid this complaint directly to me. You understand, my brother? And I encourage you. I say you did well.
No, relax. No.
I was expecting that at least you know the country where I am is very hard for me. Even a little bit, I need help. Like now, as I talk to you, are they for housework? Where they clean? Where they just give me such my eat? Are they work now? Where to God?
And so you there work?
Make I just get. I just where they clean salt. Now I just get something to eat.
And so
because of the way the
and so you are still. Also, if you clean, they will give you money there to eat. There.
Because where they go beg them. No work here. Because where somebody can go clean for a house. I there for somebody. Make I just eat. That's why they tell you even 10 euros is very big money. And somebody like me that was in Germany.
Hold on.
But you know my condition. Hold on. I was since the Hamburg did not answer me. No. Even my brother.
Listen first. Do you know me before? Do you know me in person before?
I don't know you. I don't know you before. I know you as a IPOP medium warrior. And I follow you up right from Germany. I follow you up. I call him for program.
And the least I can do for you is what I've done. I know sometimes I saw your note. I've read it. I don't want to embarrass you. The world is hearing what you are saying, and there is nothing to hide. After all, you know now, what you are saying is not a bad thing to hide. You say you are stuck in Libya, and and I don't know your whereabouts. I don't know you before. We just met online, and you start telling me your problem. And for me to confirm who you are, I have to direct you to where you have been paying that your money, or where you have been contributing money, where you are going to the meeting. And I was told that longer time, they have never seen you coming to meeting. And that is why nobody knows your whereabouts. Now, you wrote me a message that I abandoned you. How I wish you know the problem I have. I don't think you even write what you write. I have a very big problem. If I begin to ask Biafrans, I don't think they will solve my problem. I have a very big problem. You question everybody when the problem. Even Chineke mere brother self in Libya.
Sorry to cut you off. Mbe ha gwara m na ha bịa meeting. Ekwara ha na ego ma na abịa. Because mụ na Collins kwurie. Collins si no tego ọ na ha hom. Mgbe ya that ibe m bi na Dove. Ebi m na Dove from that place. Ebia meeting and I'm meet you up after close meeting. Mụ elaghachi back inwete train. The very hard because after train the bus can get the first time I have miss there then I will not go to my direction again. I have to sleep over. So I had to ego me because yes, you come there with ego to somebody, not drop somebody ego. Then they send the area to Collins, which they know. If you are not this receipt, how many times of receipt? I'm saying receipt, and I need so you know I can be very clear.
And each come send that with 20 euro.
No, my brother is not just a willingly. I would say that since it across my problem, because it happens that in position to hear my problem. Now there are people, my unit a helper. According to you, if I'm Austria unit, you would have do something.
Astra will do something based on your financial contribution. If we are up to date, that is what we look after. And so I cannot go with you. I cannot go with you. So that mother not changing a command on the equation. What I go, I carry a lot. Your testimony, call a positive one because. In a bad testimony now, it will not do me any good. In a good one, all can have own pocket. So I am a prayer warrior. I have any issue. I dragon. So I believe in a one that Methuselah and abandoned Libya. Methuselah was a very big problem. My man suffer from Parkinson. I'm more than about Parkinson.
My brother, the thing is that I want more that him one abandon because what on your I will get my
it's abandon. I hear here now. It's abandon.
After the yes, I've taken him to Hamburg. Nobody was calling again.
Where are you? Hold on there. Where are you in Libya? Libya.
I'm Nasaba.
I want to IPOB not there. IPOB family on Asaba.
No single IPOB here no have autopilot. Because of that, the problem I have when if it some can help how many you know like you have autopilot. One day help where she go match somebody cannot change. I do my IPOB member. Don't it when he had the IPOB member. But it's autopilot channel which I cannot involve my side. The argument, majority of the people, not Hannah, when a group, Hannah got meeting. But imagine had the meeting. I had the meeting, has no IPO. To who? Hannah sent Simon so withdraw.
Brother,
I keep off. So I'm just alone. This is with the
listen.
Okay.
Autopilot does not go to meeting. Autopilot
I can tell you this. Okay.
Autopilot don't meet anywhere. Their meeting point is internet. Autopilot and have meeting place. I made a verification. Even their prime minister that is going to Australia, he's also going to see them on internet. So when you go an autopilot to a meeting somewhere, or won't have autopilot. And autopilot doesn't go to meeting. They don't believe in going to meeting. So
that is Oga Methuselah, you are right. I want to this about it. But I had a way to Igbo. So organizing Haneme, now channel Haneme IPOB. All their leader now may lead now the information about autopilot. Say back and challenge which more na challenge the man. We challenge you many times. Money go problem. Go different time. Even on our have that I'm won't care. Based on that here and there. You know, more than
it's okay, brother. It's okay, brother. I'm Hikru. That's why I've read what you wrote me before the public. To tell you that I don't hide anything.
I want any problem with that. But I'm going to touch you with you. I got me on when that you would have already bottom. Emma Kembe. It's how long? The problem. They bob him back. But actually, I need him help. Yes.
That's why help you need. We give potadia or we give you any tiga canon. Let do help you need. Me saying him equal help. And let help you know we potadia or we know they are needing. Care your help. Care your problem.
I'm my problem because the same thing can be
problem or we potadia or we know they are needing tiga canon. They say you need 20 euro. Need
my problem is that problem is potadia. Adam na our place.
Agama connected IPOB in Libya. IPOB in Libya. I'm still going to connect you. In fact, I know what I will do. I will call you before now and next week. I'm a TV conference call. You national coordinator and zonal, so that you know from them. I'm like it. I'm Trump can be online because they told me what they told me about you. And I'm hearing a different thing, but don't worry. So that that thing you go here and in their ear. So can I happy here?
Yes, thank you so much. Right. No problem. Right. Thank you so much.
Right, yeah. No problem. And I'm another story. I have reached out to those in charge. How come that now? Then nobody know his whereabouts. Even did anybody know you are deported? He said no. Because in that meeting, oh, you're not on the one number. Say, I may be a meeting type, be a meeting H, be a walk on anywhere, online or anywhere. Nobody know that he was deported to Nigeria. You should come again, but I go again, thousand and Libya. They are Mazi Methuselah online. They say, yes, you must help me, you rescue me. Mama, with him. Let us leave it here. Somebody is writing me. They think that a man he can't believe everybody. It is a no one that I'm mind, but I have anything every day. It is not because of you they do what they do. Then you are joking. Some of you will call me. I greet you for the work you are doing for us. Who tell you I'm doing for work for you? I'm doing it for myself. And I got it covered on your name. Before the man, I got a beast. I ain't no problem. Normally self, Normally, let me say it now. Uno chuna pare agaro everywhere. Normally na a question is settle on you. Ndani ku. My body na pa. Leona onye problem the thing. Obroge, omonye o. O problem and I no want to help me. O na na o. Mmepere ihe no here. Na this phone. Sometimes so jana toss me email message. Even can I phobia voice. It yana take an organ to live memory since yesterday. Different messages, different pictures. And I sending the hekunwa. Me para how and I said get free the ana. Ana watch anko. No food. No be smart you know. Normally question I just now. Normally I media warrior I'm a jail internet. But I want somebody you go. No one begin to come out and begin to help. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help. I'm not gonna lie. You know, their own side. Now. It's not that I don't want to push him out to come and do what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. Tomorrow, I'm not alone now. Before the moon is okay, no go. But then, go near my advice, no go. But teaching again, law. But if he has, I want to travel, he say no go, no. Why no go? But you want go? I they go. I want go like you they go. So no problem near me. Whatever must be. I go touch down. Or an Egypt or not. I want to leave all of you, her brothers. I want you to Also, here, Ogagara decided. Ogagara decided. On your here for the first time. Come on, you here first time. This is your first time to call me. First time since I started this program. Since I started the journey of Biafran struggle. Let's see me change the number. You want you? Who are you? Yeah, +39. I think +39 or +39 is it Spain or +32 or Italy? I think Italy. +39. Bazookas is 4 val for Italian. This is +39. You just pick your phone. I try and pick your phone. Italy, yes. Is Italy? Is Italy? It's okay. I have to go. Remain blessed, brother. Can happen here. I want to thank all of you that are here. Remain blessed. Remain blessed. We'll continue. I know what she can not solving a problem. I don't have to use you. I think normally I'm a question with provision. Even the any cook no. Even the any cook no. And the any brokers no. A question support on heavily because new media world on all now. Where are you going to look for work? Nowhere. You got to check for a die-hard Nigeria. So now you are they see the talk for internet about dividing this country. And you're looking for a job here. Yeah, about DSS. Another thing come. No, my question will pause. Maybe after any brokers and when had a free will donation, and would have settled down on all. You don't know. Because as they then even many of them got and they're not prison. They know if you come out. So you might have a program teaching maybe for example, fearless. All these fearless, Chalugo them, that all these you can't hide them. So he might have to have a on Lagos. Brokers, big where Nigeria is a zoo. Oh man, I got on in the morning and had the resignation letter. So these are the things that she I tell you. We should support with recharging the cars. Yes, all the cook our sister. All the okay. Normally I question was such a thing, but I just will take care easy in this struggle. I question will know how to help our people at home. Nah, the journey they far. Because they can't go out now to say they want to look for a job. Even to get friends safe, organ out of town. Because again, I have a friend with a problem. I say yes, DSS. You get one guy, why I know, will be my friend. In there talk about to divide this country. Now IPOB member. How got that one cocoa? We lost our brother or we lost our sister. Egypt, brother. Egypt, I'm not gonna lie. Leave it here. I want to leave it here. I want to thank all of you, please. I want you to remember blessed. We are going to continue with what we are doing, and until we get to our destination. It's hard. It's not a day journey. It may be those that are coming behind us will get what we're looking for. I know some of you will say, "Make I know they talk like that." I'm not telling you that you are getting Biafra today or tomorrow. I don't know when it's coming, but we'll continue until any day we have a change. We take it like that. Remember, let's honor, remain humble servant.
Are you sure it's the same God that created other people that created blacks? I don't know. Democracy is meant to be improving people all the time. But in the case of the zoo, it seems to be